welcome to House of Blues Studio in Nashville. Right now we are in the historic Studio D of House of Blues Nashville. This room was brought over from Memphis on a flatbed truck. Gary Bell's owned Kiva Studios in Memphis, had 3 studios there, and this was one of his famed studios. It's a 1900 shotgun house that recorded Stevie Ray Vaughan, early Matchbox 20 records. He wanted to bring a little Memphis sound to Nashville, so we decided what better thing to do than put it on a flatbed truck and bring it up.
This is an API. This was the famous the record plant black truck, which I used for recording lots of stuff with Mellencamp and a bunch of people over the years, and it was also the one for Purple Rain for Prince.
Their ad says everything from Aretha to Zappa, so I mean, from A to Z, it was recorded on it.
Yeah. The Cave console is a 1977 API. It's one of 3 white ones ever built, as far as we know. It was at Michel Colombier's house. He's a film composer. He actually did the score for Purple Rain. It was in his house for years and years, and then I think it was redone in 1998 by Brent Averill. And a lot of mods that Michel wanted, like 16 reverb returns, which is, you know, more than most. It has a direct button on every module, which is unusual for, I've never seen it. The Cave has big ocean wave monitors, and it's connected to the Sun, what we call the sunroom, which is modeled after Sun Studios in Memphis. It's got the same ceiling pattern. It's a linoleum floor, acoustic tile on the wall, so it's got that old school sound. We took our time building it, but it was a labor of love. It was something T-Bone Burnett wanted, you know, because he had recorded at Sun Studios and he wanted a room like Sun Studios, so we just built one. Yeah, he loves his low end. That's why the double 18 subs. Yeah, the monitors are fantastic, and the mic collection at this complex is phenomenal. I mean, everything else you can imagine. A lot of stuff in the warehouse that's all from Memphis, even the Faraday cage that Stevie Ray Vaughan played in.
Yeah.
Not everybody has a Faraday cage in their warehouse. So.
You know, when you have a multi-room complex like Memphis and you close it down, you have to do something with it and bring it here. So he's got a giant warehouse full of all this great gear that came from Memphis, and we're going through it, making sure everything works and putting it up online to sell. Bunch of Studer tape machines. There's at least 3 or 4 Studer 24 tracks over there. There's at least 3 or 4 Studer half-inch machines, maybe a couple quarter-inch machines. A lot of outboard gear, a lot of digital reverbs, a lot of, you know, AMSs, prime times.
A lot of gates,
yeah.
A lot of Allison Research. Remember Allison Research, the old gates? There's lots of those. There's a lot of processing all the way through the years, you know. A lot of stuff that is totally vintage, EQ, compression, gates, dynamics.
Anything that was done at Kiva Studios would have been used on that stuff, so. You know, Nashville's kind of been the mecca of music these days now, with the melting pot of all the styles of music that is Nashville now. It's not just, you know, country music anymore. And the studios are the best in the world, and so people come here to record.